Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
And I gotta say, it was a very passive effort from the defense.
What's good, fellas? Welcome to another episode of My Player Mode, and today we're playing against New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden. And right now the Knicks have the best record in the entire NBA, so this was a nice game to measure ourselves against the best of the best. And also, we're on a 5-game winning streak ever since we beat Milwaukee and Heat. We've been on quite a winning streak, so that tells you a lot of how well we've been playing lately. So we definitely wanted to come out and show this team that we're capable of being a playoff team, as I spin off and dunk on Tyson Chandler, just putting my balls on his face, serving a nice facial. That was kind of disrespectful, but I will take that. And also, this was a big game for me individually, because this is my first visit to Madison Square Garden as DeMarcus Cousins gets a nice putback jam. And as a rookie, I was kind of nervous heading into New York Big Apple, because this is a big market team. There's a lot of publicity surrounding this team, so this was a nice way for me to showcase my skill set as I'm trying to make my mark in the NBA as a rookie, as well as for my team to make the team relevant again. Since 2000 we have not made much noise, but I am trying to bring those memories back and hopefully make some noise in the NBA, and this is a great stage to show an average NBA fan just how exciting the Kings are, and hopefully attract some free agents and attract some hype, because it's hard to attract people being a small market team. So hopefully this will be a huge boost, and I really believe with a core of myself, Tyreke Evans, DeMarcus Cousins, and Marcus Thornton possibly, this could be a very good destination for some free agents, and hopefully we can make a dynasty, because we're all young here. We're trying to grow, and I think if we get some experienced players like Carmelo or maybe LeBron or maybe someone else entirely, we could definitely be a competitive team out in the West. But as you can see, we're approaching the halftime. I will talk a lot more about the Kings and the potential, but I will see you after this.
Thanks so much for joining us on the HP Halftime Report for Martin Luther King Day. As always, the NBA putting on a special round of matinee games. Let's get to the first half. The Sacramento Kings ahead against New York. Physicality taking over the game. They are muscling their way around the paint. And Tyreke Evans, no problems tearing up the scoring against the Knicks tonight. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. And for New York's angle, they've been grinding away. A top-tier team looking strong with the best record in the conference. Some nice plays so far from Carmelo Anthony. He has 8 points and has added some assists to his totals as well. Great effort on the court by these two in the first half. We'll see if they can carry the load again in the second.
So before the halftime, we're talking about the potential of this team. And if you look at the young core that we have myself, DeMarcus Cousins, Tyreke Evans, and Marcus Thornton. That's a nice young core right there. We could definitely be a big three with Tyreke Evans, DeMarcus Cousins, and myself being a superstars. And then you have Marcus Thornton kind of being like James Harden role. That would be a nice team right there. We could definitely compete in the West. And we're just missing that one more player. We don't even need a superstar. We just need a solid player to put us over the top and make us very competitive out in the West. And I'm definitely going to talk to the management and the coaching staff to keep the score, as well as acquire some talents to make us a better team as we get a fast break and I get fouled heading to the free throw line. And you will see that I am playing on superstar difficulty, and the way you can tell it is by 10-second free throws. So I'm definitely happy with the Kings. I know some of you guys are saying, why don't you request a trade? But you gotta look at the bigger picture. This team has loads of potential, and I firmly believe we could be a dynasty if we keep our core. And also, we had a slow start to our season. We had a bad record to begin with, which didn't really reflect how good we were. But right now we're hitting our potential. We're winning some key games against Miami and some other teams. And right now we're in a competitive game against the Knicks on the road. One of the best teams in the league, actually the best team in the league. And right now we're just clicking on all cylinders. Everyone know their roles. Everyone playing well. And I might be scoring a lot more than I used to, but it's coming within the flow of the offense. I'm not forcing any shots, If my teammates cut, I'm going to pass it to them. If they're open, I have no problem passing it to them. So it's definitely in the flow of the offense, and that has to be alluded to turning the playbooks off and definitely upgrading my stamina and consistency. That's a huge reason, as I said in my previous video. And right now I have 28 points, 6 rebounds, and Carmelo Anthony dunks and gets fouled. Nope, that was not me. I did not get into the poster. Don't know what you're talking about. Nope, that was not me. Why did I even try to block him? My block rating is so low. That was just a stupid decision and definitely deserved to get dunked on. Everyone gets dunked on in the NBA. I mean, what you talking about, Willis? As I hit a nice fadeaway over Tony Douglas. And for some reason they were matching me against Tony Douglas and Baron Davis the entire game. So I used my height advantage just to shoot over them, and that was easy points for me. And we're going to skip into the fourth quarter, tied at 72 with 2 minutes to go. Tyreke Evans is going to get blocked, but we get the rebound, and Francisco Garcia is going to nail the triple, giving us the 3-point lead, 75-72. With 2 minutes to go, this is where the game got very defensive. Both teams played very good defense. And we're going to skip into 43 seconds where Amare Stoudemire going to nail both of his free throws after getting fouled, cutting the lead down to 1. So this is a very important possession for the Kings, as Tyreke Evans is going to look to drain some of the shot clock. I'm going to set him a pick. He's not going to take it right away, but eventually he will. And he's going to kick it out to Marcus Thornton. I'm going to go into the post. He's going to pass it to me. I'm posting up against Carmelo. Going to try to shoot over him. Missed the shot, but DeMarcus Cousins gets the key rebound. And basically they are forced to foul with shot clock off. Tyreke Evans is going to nail both of his free throws, giving us the 3-point lead. And that was a huge shot right there, and they were forced to call a timeout. And since I was guarding Carmelo Anthony, I thought the ball was going to go to him and they're going to isolate, and I did my best to deny the ball and deny the position, and I think I did a pretty good job, as they are forced to pass it to Tony Douglas, but he's going to turn the ball over. Tyreke is going to pick up the loose ball and get fouled for the second straight time. He's going to nail the first free throw, so he has a chance to ice the game and put our team by 5. And Knicks don't have a timeout remaining, so they are forced to take a shot and virtually have no chance of coming back, as Baron Davis is going to take the last shot. Nice defense by Tyreke Evans, and we end up winning at Madison Square Garden in New York. 79-74 is the final score. A huge win for the Kings on the road, as they are looking hot at this point. And I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you want to follow my player, and I will see you later.
The team really had to earn that win tonight. How did it feel there at the end, with the outcome still in question?
I was feeling confident the entire way. I knew that if they got close enough, I'd just drop another dagger on them. These are the kind of situations I thrive in, man. But we sucked it up and got it done. I didn't even have to hit the buzzer beater like I'm sure many of you were hoping I would. There'll be plenty of chances for that moving forward. For now, man, we'll just take the win.